I remember a particular moment in my life, a particular season, where an incredible amount of stress entered my life over about a 2-month period. And because it entered my life, it entered my family's life. It's sort of like when in the New Testament it says Herod was really troubled about Jesus coming into the world. And he says, and with Herod, Jerusalem was troubled. And the question is why was Jerusalem troubled? Because Herod was a tyrant, and when he wasn't happy, he made everybody else not happy. And it tends to be similar with me. That's a little bit laughable. It's a little bit sad at the same time. So in this 2-month period, incredible amount of stress, it led to probably one of the biggest fights that Becky and I have ever had. It kept my brain in such a far distant place, a place filled with what ifs all over the place, tattooed on every wall, put on every window, written above every door frame. What if this happened? And then what if this happens? And what if this? And my brain was just gone. It was just distant. Checked out. And I remember the time when the situation was going to go from point A to point B, and I was out of town at the time, and Becky and I and the kids were taking a hike in upstate New York. And I went on the hike, and I knew that something was going to be determined at this time about this stressful situation. And so I turned off my phone because I had made so many mistakes of not enjoying the family during this waiting period that I said, I'm going to enjoy this hike. I'm going to plug in to this hike. And I know that if I have my phone on, I'm going to constantly be checking it for updates. So I turned it off, and I got to the top of the mountain with the family, and I turned it on, and I found out that this thing moving from point A to point B stopped at point A. It was done. It was over. There's no more moving. And it ended in a good place. And I never will forget the time on top of that mountain, rejoicing in God with the simultaneous spirit of repentance. Because I had taken 2 calendar months and just kissed them goodbye. I don't remember anything but that. I don't remember my kids. I don't remember my wife. I don't remember anything but that. And friends, I'm sad to tell you that sometimes it's not months. Sometimes it's years. Sometimes it's a lifetime. And a person gets to the end and they say, all I saw during my whole life was me. That's all I saw. My conversations were just about me all the time. My thoughts were just about me all the time. And because I didn't trust in the faithfulness of God, I wasn't freed to love other people. I wasn't freed to see other people because I was so large in my own mind. But when you go to God, He makes you small. He makes you really small. And He makes other people bigger than you so that you're free to love other people. That's the beauty of faith. You don't jeopardize your family like Abraham jeopardized Sarah, and Lot jeopardized his poor girls and his wife. You're free to love because you don't consume your life. That's the truth.